we're getting ready to do some spraying. Actually, we are ready to do some spraying. All loaded up down here at Berkey, trying to get going before the wind picks up here. So we'll get the rest of our corn sprayed. Spraying corn. Started here on this little corner 40 piece here, our new roundabout right there. There's some houses across the road that I don't want to, if the wind picks up, I don't want any drift concerns or anything. We do have glyphosate in the tank on this one. This was the field that I noticed the most weeds in, so this is probably the only load we're going to put any glyphosate in. The other ones we'll just do the fungicide and source. But I thought we could use it here, and that's why we're doing this first before it gets windier. And get it, yeah, just to get it done. So that's what we're doing. So I may seem like drift is a major concern, and I talk a lot about that, and I have been yesterday and today with spraying and doing this stuff. Something that I worry about a little bit more probably than I need to, or than most people would. But the other thing and the big factor here, and the reason why I am concerned about it, is because of the nozzles that we're using. So when I'm spraying a fungicide or a foliar feed product or anything that I need to get on the plants, it's important that we get good coverage. And so we use our twin jet nozzles. I run at a fairly high pressure, and that gives us a finer mist and better coverage on the plants, but it creates finer droplets that are easier to blow around in a breeze and can drift a little bit more. So that's why I worry about this. If we were just spraying the glyphosate, or like when Dad is spraying pre-emerge herbicides or even post-emerge sometimes, those are more systemic. Well, the glyphosate is a systemic herbicide. The pre-emerge stuff just is soil applied. So coverage is not important in that case. And so we switch the nozzles. We use something that forms a much coarser droplet that is much less likely to drift and blow in the breeze. It's going to be heavy, so it's going to drop straight to the ground. And so you can spray in a little bit more wind and breeze when you're doing that, because you're less susceptible to drift with bigger droplet sizes. But in order to do a good job with the fungicide, I can't really use those nozzles here. Finished that first field, and so we jumped into the next one. They're really connected, like they're side by side with each other. We didn't even have to fold the boom up, but they are sort of separate. Perimetered this one, gonna make a few rounds. You know, we're 80 acre loads, and there was 40 that were in that first one, so should do about 40 here. That's how that math works. Anyway, we're about out. This corn looks pretty decent. This is a touch on the smaller side than when I would like to be spraying it with fungicide, but it's probably actually a little better than when I normally do it. I typically have always liked to wait until it's a little more canopied, because the spray that doesn't hit the plants doesn't do us much good. So the more leaf tissue we have out here, the more of it that hits the plant. My theory is, well, that's better. The problem is that V5 growth stage is so critical, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, or whatever that was. And if you're past it, it's not that it doesn't help, just that you've kind of missed that critical growth stage. And here we're right at it, or even a touch before it, so we should be making this plant healthier and happier and less stressed heading into V5, and theoretically that helps us more. So it's great. Oh, we're out. Alright, go load her up. Alright, we are reloaded again. I added in some my Architect. Where is it? These boxes over here. Like I said, maybe it was yesterday, I don't know. Architect, it is a PGR, plant growth regulator, call it Gamma, and some foliar nitrogen and other nutrients, 1055 plus some micros. I don't know. I've actually used this product in the past, and it's made a pretty good difference for me. I've seen some results from it in corn, so we're going to test it in corn here. We're halfway across this field, so it's a good side-by-side with and without. Everything else is staying the same, basically. And then we'll have one more partial load when we get back. This garbage truck up here has been sitting there for over an hour every time I've gone past. And he's kind of right in the middle of the road. I mean, he's on his side, but like that's not a good spot to stop, man. I don't know if he's hiding behind those trees, taking a break or something's broken, or I have no idea. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Jumped across to the road to this field. This is the one we finished side dressing yesterday. And we had like, 350 gallons or so left. So we perimetered the field, and I'm going to make a pass right down the middle, and we're going to try and make another pass back up. I don't know if we'll have enough solution to do that. But the next tank won't have that architect in it. And so we'll spray both sides of this, and that'll be a great test strip right down the middle of a field. I was texting one of my buddies today, and he was telling me how he liked my new shirt design, the Best RX t-shirts, and that he needed to get one for his kid's birthday. And I said, well, the kid sizes are coming soon. And then I went and looked, and they're live. So if you got a little one in your life, kid, or maybe you're just a small adult and want a cheaper shirt, they have kids extra large. It might fit you. Head on over to farmfocus.com, go grab yourself one of those. Got these Waterview Farm Sun shirts as well. But yeah, the kids sizes are also live. Done spraying for now. Corn. We've just got, yeah, we just got 40 acres of corn to spray yet. The new farm, but it was too small, so it's gonna have to wait until we're done with beans. Ooh. That's a little better. Anyway, we've got to get that anhydrous bar that's out there put in the barn here, and this tractor's in the way. So what are the chances our 4440 starts? She's been sitting here for a while. Like a champ. Okay, we're gonna move this out of the way. What's that from? No idea. Anyway, we're gonna move this, and I think I can drive the 8RX right in there for now until we're ready to get the air seeder out. We got the bean head on the other side. We're gonna have to get out and get the combine down here. Yeah, we'll be moving stuff around shortly. Come on. C3. Plenty of room. Ooh, we're gonna fit. I don't know. How far can I go forward there, Jack? Not by a lot, but it fits. I guess we could shove the corn head back farther. Let's head back home on our way to Waldron. The sprayer is much faster than the 8RX. This won't take that long. Okay, I got back from Berkey with the sprayer. Don't look at me like I'm weird. I'm walking some fields. One of my customers called and had some beans that he wanted me to look at, and so we came up to do that. A little bit of a tough call here, but there's enough of an even stand, you know, the low of 75, 80,000, 70,000 to a high of 130 that I just don't think it's worth replanting them. So took a look at that. Got a couple guys with me checking, and now they think I'm weird for talking to myself, but that's okay. So anyway, we're done with that. I picked up a lawnmower blade out of his field, so you're welcome. And we're gonna head back to the farm and see what else we can find to do today. Back from walking customers' fields. Dusty. Now we need to go walk some of my own. We have not checked out the March planted beans for a while. We need to go look and see if we got any flowers yet. They're growing, starting to fill those rows in, bushing out a little bit. Come on, find a flower. Just find a flower, that's what I want. I don't see any. Dang it. We're gonna have to walk a little bit. Lots of branching though. They're looking really good. Let me do some looking and staging here. Oh, we're so close. All right, so this is our 8th trifoliate. This would be a V8 soybean. Soybeans don't get to V8 because as soon as you see a flower, it's considered R1. That almost never happens that you get 8 trifoliates before a flower. But if you look way down here, if you look way right, whoa, those are flowers right there. They haven't bloomed yet, but I see the white. That's a flower. Ah, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I bet we can find some open somewhere. We just gotta look around. They look good. I'm pretty happy. There's one. There's an R1 bean. Beginning bloom. Oh! Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Well, walking around and looking, and the flowers are fairly easy to find. They're not on every plant by any means, but they're on a significant amount of them, and we'll be on even more in the coming days. Lots of deer feeding out here. All these clipped off petioles there, the leaves are gone. The dang deer have been out here just mowing them down. Oh well, they're a little variable. You can see we got a dip there, and then there's some spots that are good, and it just, yeah, that's our soil for you. So they look good though. I would take these beans. There's a lot of branching. They're really starting to put those lower branches on that are going to give additional places for pods to sit, additional nodes. That's all good things. Okay. Where did we leave off? I don't know. We came back and worked on some paperwork that was desperately needed done. You guys need cleaned off. Why do you get so dirty? You know why? Because you're in my sweaty pocket. That's better. You think we can harvest the wheat? Getting close, but it's not ready yet. Another week or so. A week or two. Yeah, anyway, I caught up on some paperwork. We got seed stuff, some accounts updated as much as I could for the moment. And a whole pile of taxes. That's what those are. Tax bills. But they're done. You didn't get it, Brayson. Try again. So, thanks for watching. Yeah, not the most exciting video today, but we got the corn sprayed. It's looking like we might get some rain. It's been really windy all afternoon. I'm glad we went down and got that done this morning when it wasn't so bad. Tomorrow, we're supposed to lay irrigation pipe. So that's the plan for tomorrow, unless something changes, which it very well could. We were gonna do it today, but our guy that does it, his dad's in the ICU, so I'm not gonna be that guy that says you gotta come and do this, and I need it done now. I'm just not gonna. He can come when he's ready to do it. So that's where we're at with that project. I got a VFD today, but unfortunately it was the wrong one, so they're shipping me in a different one. Hopefully we get the right one this time, and maybe we'll have it in time to put it up on Monday. That's the goal. We'll see, but I'm hoping for a Monday startup. So next week's videos will be very 360 rain, heavily focused, unless it's raining all week, which it probably will. That'd be okay. So have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Bye.